there? Hello everyone, my name is Decker Link, the trained unprofessional, and welcome back to After Class. This is the first time in like a week I've streamed. Sorry about that. School and personal stuff got in the way, so that just happens to be a thing. Also, Spoof, stop bringing me your shit. We're back once again with After Class. This is only the second time we've ever played this game. It's been a while since we did the first episode, but you know, ever since then, a bunch of shit got updated, and you know, yeah, just like, wow, it just like we just never got back to it, but we're back, and so here we are. I don't think on the first episode I showed this, but this is the first thing that pops up on the game. It says, "Please be advised." You can read it you goddamn self, but it basically says, the shit is in progress. Don't fucking go. Don't be thinking this is the absolutely final product. And also, there is mature content and focused on male characters, yada yada. So, here we go. You know the fucking drill at this point. Also, you can't tell unless you saw this wire, but I am wearing headphones. I'm wearing new headphones. Because my old ones fucking broke, so I had to get new ones. Now you're here with After Class. Yay. This is actually a new build that came out here recently. So, recently, 20-some days ago, but recently. So, we're actually... Oh, you know what I fucking forgot to do? Because it's such a new goddamn game, I forgot to fucking verify the fucking voices. So here's hoping I get those shits right again. A small ray of sunlight found its way onto your face. It moved slowly onto your cheek and finally... You know, there's also a microphone here, but it's not working, so I might as well just fucking whoop. There we go. A small ray of sunshine found its way onto your face. It moved slowly onto your cheek and finally reached your left eye, making you open your eyes. Oh yeah, Shadowed Reaper, yeah. What's up? Actually, I hate to do this. I want to check something before we go too much further. Title screen. Yeah, I know. About? Is it in this? We're at 5%. Nice. These are all the Patreon patrons. Backgrounds. Puppy. Special thanks to those. Cool. Okay. I wanted to check something, but it wasn't there, so we don't have to worry about it. So, sorry about that. Yes. Finally starting the goddamn game. Here we go. It's morning already? This stream has been going for 4 minutes, and I only just got past the first fucking line of dialogue. Ugh. You rubbed your eyes and got out of your bed. You checked your phone, and the time showed 6:30 a.m. Oh, I'm not going to be late today. That's really great. Since it was still early, you made your bed before going out. It's a good change of pace, you tell yourself. It's the logic. Apparently, if you make your bed first thing in the morning, you're cultivating a sense of accomplishment. You did something with your life immediately, and so it starts off the day right, and I don't fucking buy it. I just don't. I don't make my bed. I don't give a shit. I don't even sleep on a sheet, and I sleep naked, so it's just like, it's just a mess. It's just a goddamn mess. Once you were done, you stepped out of the room into the hallway. Damn, the music is really loud on my headphones. I have some time before actually going to school. What should I do? Should we shower? Should we eat breakfast? Or should we watch TV? What do you think? Pick! Pick! 1, 2, or 3. Okay, Spoof, since I am in the middle of... they're choosing something, I'll throw the thing for you. But stop bringing me your fucking thing. Stop bringing me this! Got shower, TV, breakfast, shower. Another one for shower. Stop fucking... You know what? I'm keeping it. You're throwing your shit at my computer. Can't have none of that. Alright, the majority says shower. Now, y'all are saying shower. Does that mean I need to, like, get the fruit bat ready? Okay, are we gonna see something? I don't need to see anything. Of course I need to shower. I'm that type of person who needs to shower at least twice a day. If I haven't showered at all, I refuse to go outside of my apartment. This is a huge apartment, man. All this fucking room? Good lord. I don't need to ruin my already average looks by looking like I just woke up from one year of deep slumber. Let's take a shower. No fruit bat needed? Okay, good to know. This time, a warm and relaxing shower. You removed your clothes and wasted no time to hop into the shower. Unlike yesterday, you took a warm, relaxing shower today. The warm water was flowing around your body, making you feel relaxed and soothed. You took a moment in the shower before you started to clean your body using the soap. The slick sensation of the soap brushed your body and made you a little bit hard. I think I need to rub one out. I didn't have a chance to do it last week. What do you want, Spoofus? Look at him. He's fucking needy. Look at this shit. He's coming up to the gate, being like, what do you want? What do you want? Like, fuck off. You dragged your right hand lazily, slowly brushing your chest. You kept rubbing your chest and then down onto your stomach. Why you would Good God. Why you were jaking off, you moved your hand to your chest again and started to pinch your nipples. Why? Why do I need to... Why? Ha. You kept doing it for a while until you felt the urge to release soon, and your mind wandered around to think about the guys you met yesterday. Oh, is this how we choose our path? Is this really how we choose our path? Oh, shit. Alright, so there's Mark, Mr. Parker, Lars, and Anders. Fuck. The only one I remember is Mr. Parker, and that's because he was the teacher, obviously, as he's called Mr. Parker. I think Anders was the, wasn't Anders the Chester clone? I think. Hard save here. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, god damn it, I always click on the wrong fucking thing. Save game. Alright. Alright, so boom. So now we have the, now we have that. So we're good. So we got Mark, Mr. Parker, Lars, and Anders. Which one is which? Let's fucking do what we should have done before we did this and refresh our memory by, by fucking watching the shit that we've already done. My dumb ass. You're missing one route. Really? I can't imagine what I did wrong. Alright, so let's see. Let's see who is who. Boom. Who's this motherfucker? I don't think you actually find out his name at this point, so... I guess that's the teacher. Oh no, that's not the teacher. That's the guy in class. What's his fucking name?
Thanks, dude. Really appreciate it. You also need to upgrade your pencil case. It looks...
Alright, so he had that voice. That's Mark. Okay, so Mark has kind of this voice. He's the lion from class. Mr. Parker's the teacher. Lars, I would imagine, is the coach. The overly handsy coach. Oh, no, he's Coach Gill. Oh, it's because we rejected Coach Gill. So, guess not. Okay, what the fuck is the bull's name? Who is he? What the fuck is... What the fuck is your name? Tell me your name, you schmo. It's Anders, okay. So Anders is the bull, Mark is the tiger, Mr. Parker is the teacher, and Lars, I would imagine to be the fucker outside. So that's, so I guess that's it. Cool. So we have our thing. We have our stuff. I rejected Gil because he was being a handsy prick, and you know. Oh, is there a game menu for characters? Really? How do I? Oh, there is. You could have told me that at the fucking beginning instead of making me go through all that shit. Christ. So Arthur's us. Then there's Anders. Oh, and there's like character gauges and shit. Oh my god. That's fucking crazy. So we kind of like him. He's cool. Everyone seems to be avoiding him. Coach Gill. Arthur's coach back in high school. Also coaching at Highwell Academy. Has tendencies to touch people without consent. Yeah, no wonder I fucking didn't pick him. Lars has found the Arthur's pendant. Though he seems stern and intimidating on the outside, he's actually a gentle person inside. Nice. Mark, Arthur's classmate. He sits next to Arthur in class. We don't really know anything about him. Then, of course, there's Mr. Parker, Arthur's English teacher in Highwell Academy. He likes to be able to talk with his student informally. He asked Arthur to call him Parker instead of Mr. Stone. All right. So I think someone told me to even look at those in the previous episode. So now that we have done that, who to pick? Fuck. Well, this is the thing, is whoever we pick first decides my impression of the game, because if I play this and I wind up not liking that route, or I don't like the game as is, I'm way less likely to continue the game. And it seems like everyone's getting votes. People were mad about Coach Gilbert, Mr. Parker, Mark, Lars. Everyone's getting fucking picked. So it seems like everyone has their own fucking idea of what is and isn't supposed to be the first route. Something. Now people are changing their minds and whatnot. This is my thought process here. In extracurricular activities, we started with Coach Grifter, even though we weren't really trying to. And that turned out okay, but that really, in terms of all the routes in that game, turned out to be a kind of an outlier kind of route. So I'm going to say we don't start with Mr. Parker. Anders, could be okay. I feel like that's a route that would be better suited for actually having been invested in the game already, because it's a character that is having to come out of his shell more. Lars is a character we don't know a whole lot about, and he's not in the school, so that he might be hard to keep involved in the plot. So I'm gonna go with Mark. I'm gonna say Mark will be our first path in this endeavor. Mark appeared in your mind, smirking. He looks great in general, but that smirk, it always sends chills down your spine. You imagine that he's smirking as he undressed himself, exposing his upper and lower body. Mark. You picked up the pace. You didn't realize that you were thrusting your hips. Your body started trembling. With a single push, you reached your climax. You leaned your head against the wall for support. Your neck twitches as it sports. Come, really? Wow. Rope after rope. Get over yourself. No one actually shoots ropes of cum. Fuck, I do not like that. That's so unrealistic on the shower wall. Fuck off. After you were done with your jaking off session, because that's absolutely what you need to advance the plot, you cleaned yourself once again. Whew, that was good. You turned off the shower and got out of it. After drying yourself with the towel, you walked back to your room. I always forget to bring a new pair of clothes with me. I shouldn't make this a habit of mine. But then again, I live alone, so that shouldn't be a problem. You grabbed a set of clothes and started dressing yourself. Jesus. There's someone in the chat named My Anus. Speaking of my anus, I got fucking fingered last night and it was amazing. And I'm done. Let's get out of my room. So where are we going? Oh, so we have some more time before actually going to school. We have two other options. We have breakfast and watch TV. If I remember the other votes from when we voted last time, people were also saying breakfast. So we'll go with breakfast. I feel like I'm not hearing things because I've got my fucking headphones on both ears. Yeah, what the fuck are you doing, Spoof? Where are you? Oh, there you are. Stop with the fucking... Stop making noise. I'm hungry. I should eat some breakfast before starting my day. Let's see what we have in the fridge. There was nothing edible other than a slice of bread and peanut butter. God, I have been there. When I moved into my first apartment, all I had was a box of ramen, because it's cheap, a half-gallon of milk, a thing of white bread, and a small thing of not butter, not margarine, vegetable oil spread. It was the cheapest I had, and I ate vegetable oil spread sandwiches at work for like 3 weeks, and that was it. So, Christ. Here we go. I should get something at the grocery later. The grocery. With no other choice, you grabbed the last slice of bread and peanut butter, you tossed the bread into the toaster and waited for it to be done. Meanwhile, you sat on the kitchen chair and checked your phone. Okay, that's it. You keep fucking throwing your shit at my computer. I'm not fucking playing with you right now. You need to learn when is playtime and when is not. Go lay down. You're fucking annoying me. Meanwhile, you sat on the kitchen chair and checked your phone. It's gonna rain this afternoon? I shouldn't stray away after my trip to the grocery. The grocery! You kept scrolling down. It's gonna be a Hatsune Miku Expo in Mexico. interesting. New season of Food Attack anime is confirmed. It looks like this year isn't as bad as they said, is what they said. You put your phone down as soon as the toaster had finished toasting the bread. You snatched it out of the toaster and put it on a plate. Now, the fun part begins. Yes, the infamously fun part of spreading peanut butter on a bread. What the fuck are you talking about? You took the butter knife and smeared the toast with peanut butter. It was kind of hard to do, harder than you expected, but you managed to do it. Yay! Fucking woohoo! Okay, that wasn't as fun as I thought it'd be. Yeah, no shit. After putting the peanut butter back to the fridge... You put peanut butter in the fridge? Who puts peanut butter in the fridge? Really? You grabbed the slice of toast, looking at it hungrily. A slice of toast never looked this tasty. As soon as you finished eating the toast, you put the plate into the sink. You could have just used a napkin. You just wasted a fucking plate. That was a fucking waste of a plate. I'll wash them when I'm home. And we have time to do everything. Cool. Watch TV. What's the point of having us choose that shit if we're gonna have the choice to do all of it? Like, the order doesn't really fucking matter, I imagine. So, whatever. The living room is empty as always. I wish I had a roommate or something. But hey, the good thing is I don't have to worry about being too loud, and I can have the TV all to myself. And you have a little yard and everything, too. That's nice. That also means paying the bill myself. It's okay, though. I rarely watch TV anyway. You sat on the couch while sighing heavily as your body started to relax on the couch. What are you doing, you fucking maniac? Let's see what we have here. You grab the remote control on the couch and turn the TV on. It was a reality show going on, where each participant teamed up with a partner, and they traveled around the world to win the race. Okay, I know that show. Haven't watched it, but I know well what that show is. Isn't it The Amazing Race? I don't know. It didn't interest you right now, so you pressed the button on the remote control. Then there was a cartoon show showing at the moment. The yellow guy seemed to be naked in the wild, and some pink-colored guy was holding a net, trying to catch him. Is that supposed to be SpongeBob? Was TV always this boring? This show is old, too. I've watched this episode like 10 times already. You pressed one of the buttons, and the channel changed again. There's nothing interesting to you at the moment, so you turned the TV off and got up off the couch. Riveting stuff, this. After turning off the TV, you stretched your back, making a nice cracking sound. Satisfying. Now, what should I do next? What should I do before school? Go to school. Why is this a choice? You just fucking... Christ. I don't think I have anything to do, I'll just head to school. You grabbed your bag in your room and got out of that apartment. You made sure the door was locked, then you turned your back and took a deep breath, ready for a new day. And the weather is nice, neither too cold nor hot. I can get used to this weather easily. As you walked through the alley, you saw Lars sitting in front of the building. He seemed a little bit down and absent-minded. Isn't that Lars? What's he doing here? I don't think he's doing anything right now. Probably should talk to him or something. Do we approach Lars, or do we leave him be? I guess we... yeah, talk to him, you'd think. What do you guys think? Gotta vote for approach him. Another vote for approach him. Another vote for approach him. Talk to Lars about Fortnite? Never. Alright, so we'll go ahead and approach Lars. You walk toward where Lars sitting, and he noticed you right away. Hey, it's you. Isn't that the voice we gave him? I don't remember. His expression didn't show a lot, but you could see a faint smile. Hey, Lars, what are you doing here? Just sitting. Right. I'm thinking about something. Is that so? Would you mind telling me about it? It's a secret. He seemed distracted, and you got a feeling that he didn't want to talk about it, so you decided not to pry. You're not heading to school today? I was heading to school, and I noticed you were sitting here, so I thought I'd say hi. Well, here I am. You'd say hi and head to school now. Hi? Are you kidding me? I learned it from you. Anyway, I have to go to school now. I'll talk to you later. Be careful and don't daydream so you won't get hurt. He patted your head and gave your hair a slight ruffle. You don't have to remind me. It's not like I wanted it to happen anyway. Huh. You said goodbye to him and continue while heading to the school. You could see the smile on his face was fading as you walked away, and you had no choice but left him to his thoughts once again. School entrance. Yes, I can fucking see that. The school entrance wasn't quite crowded. It looks like no one is fucking there. You didn't feel like going to the class this early, so you still have time to wander around. You stood a while near the entrance, and not long after that, you saw Mark in the distance, walking towards the building. Do we follow Mark, or do we stay here a little bit longer? What do you think? Do we follow Mark? Do we not follow Mark? This always happens when I stream later in the day. This always fucking happens. I'm just like, eh. We gotta follow, stalk him, follow. Oh, hey, Aaron. Follow. Alright, we'll follow Mark. You decided to follow him. In the hallway, you followed Mark from a distance until he entered the restroom. Why do I feel like I'm stalking someone? Because you kind of are. And you went into the bathroom? What the fuck? You opened the door to the restroom slowly. Someone then suddenly grabbed you and pinned you against the wall. Nyeh. So, this is what you... Oh. Wait, we didn't... What does it say? So this is what you do, huh? Stalking and Arthur? He let you go when he realized it was you. What are you doing here? That was supposed to be my question. Sorry, I thought it was someone else. It's okay. Fixing your clothes, you asked him a question. You said someone else. Who are you expecting? Don't ask. It's nothing important. If you say so. Character updated. Oh, shit. What does it say? I got to know. What does it say? I want to know the truth. He has something that he hides, and he's really avoiding the subject whenever it's brought up. Well, fucking thank you for writing that down. If you say so. I have a feeling he's avoiding it. We should head into class. I don't like talking with someone in a school restroom for a long time. I agree. Let's go then. The necks are so huge in those profile pictures. Mark opened the door and exited the restroom while you followed suit. Seriously though, why are you following me like a creep? You could have just called out to me. It didn't cross my mind. Anyway, don't do that anymore if you don't want me to pin you to the wall next time. Okay. It's not helping that I had lewd thoughts when he did that. Oh, he's a little blush, a little bit of a blush. Oh, he did that in the shower too. Mark noticed that you were blushing and he hit your shoulder gently. Stop having weird thoughts. I'm not. It's written on your face. Trust me, I know more than you do. Okay. Can't even deny it, huh? Shut up, Mark. Embarrassed, you walked faster, trying not to see his face. I swear to God, that lion can read minds. Inside the classroom, you sat in your usual seat. Mark followed behind you and sat next to you. You noticed that Mr. Parker wasn't here yet. Huh, I'm surprised I came here before Mr. Stone. What do you mean? Weren't you here before him yesterday? Technically, yeah, but I was late yesterday. Thankfully, Mr. Stone was outside, looking really confused. Then you came and started talking to him. I used that chance to go into class before he did. I plan to maintain my good student status. Look at the fucking neck on this dude. Look at his fucking neck. And his isn't much better. And you didn't help him? Nope. Well, what kind of good student you are. Hey, you can't blame me, can you? I was late yesterday and I didn't have time. Yes, I can blame you. I was late, but I didn't leave him alone. 'Cause he's your type, isn't he? Shut it, Mark. Moments later, Mr. Parker enters the classroom. Everyone is too busy talking and only few noticed him. He claps his hands and everyone's attention shifts to him. What the fuck was his voice again? I don't fucking... Oh, boy. I can't believe I'm fucking doing this, but I gotta fucking check what his fucking voice was. I don't know. I don't...
My name is Parker Stone. You may call me Mr. Stone.
Okay, so it's just kind of a deeper voice. Alright, guys, let's begin today where we stopped last class. Today is about prose. The word prose first appears in English in the 14th century. Mr. Parker continued his lecture about prose. While you were listening to his lecture, Mark tapped your hand. Hey, can you lend me a pen again? Again? I forgot to bring mine again. I wondered, do you ever bring a pen? Not really. What do you bring to school? Nothing much, really. You want to see? He grabbed his bag so you could see unopened chips, candies, and several unidentifiable items. Are you even serious about going to school? Not really. Why are you going to school then? Secret. I'm not sure if you're joking or not. I'm 50% joking. This guy is hopeless. Character updated? Oh! I wonder what it is! I gotta know! What is the character updated? He told Arthur that he's not serious about going to school, but won't tell him the reason. Thank fuck. This guy is hopeless. Lend him a pen or don't lend him a pen. What does we does, y'all? What does we does? Do we lend him the pen or do we not lend him the pen? Do we lend him 14 pens so then we can give him pen number 15? Some of you will understand what the fuck I meant by that. Some of you. I don't imagine all of you will. We gotta vote for lend him a pen. We gotta vote another vote for lend him the pen. Another vote for lend him the pen. Lending the pen. Alright, we're trying to say lend him the pen. I don't think anyone said now to lend him the pen, so we're going to lend him the pen. Alright, here's the pen, man. While grabbing your pencil case out of your bag, you notice Mark's eyes were fixated on the pencil case. You really need to retire this pencil case. Why? It's really worn out and the design is so last decade. Didn't he say this yesterday? Really now, maybe someone with a better pencil case will lend you a pen. You're about to put the pen back into the pencil case. He stopped you when he noticed that. On second thought, it's a nice design. I didn't mean to say last decade. I meant ugly or chic. I heard that, by the way. You put the pen back anyway, and then you handed him the pencil case. Here, grab one by yourself. Thanks, Arthur. Really appreciate it. No problem. Where did Victor come from? He's the crossover man. You should really bring a pen next time, though. I'll try. With a pen in his possession, he began to take notes while listening to Mr. Parker's lecture. Huh, you taking notes? Arthur, please pay attention to the lecture. Yes, sorry. You didn't realize the class was in session, and you were talking quite loud. Mr. Parker had stopped for a while waiting for you to stop talking. Mr. Parker continued the lecture after telling you to pay attention. Mark knew that this was going to happen, so he pretended to take notes. He looked at you smirking and continued writing in his book. Yes, you would notice the Meg Williams. Meg Williams. Why, you little... Not my problem. I'm not gonna let this slide. What did I say about paying attention to the lecture, Mr. Graham? Please head to my office after class. Okay. You could feel the students gazed at you for a moment. Some of them were giggling, and some of them were giving you a disapproving look. Mark, on the other hand, looked like he's going to burst into laughter anytime soon. But he didn't. And at the end of the day, you were the only one who got into trouble. Ignoring Mark, you listened to the whole lecture thoroughly. After class, they said the thing! They said the thing! That's it for today. Don't forget to read page 17 about prose types. We'll have a quiz next week, so be prepared. Class dismissed. Man, the lecture really dragged on. I think I should go outside and get some fresh air. And Arthur, go to my office immediately. Crap, I totally forgot. Mark approached you with a wide grin on his face. Hey Arthur, you have any plans after this? You literally just heard what Mr. Parker said. Oh, what's this? Calling him Mr. Parker already, huh? How bold. There's nothing to it. Sure. It's true, he told me to call him Parker instead of Mr. Stone. It's quite disrespectful to me, so I call him Mr. Parker outside of class instead. I'm just messing with you. I know he doesn't like students to be overly formal toward him. I hate you. You're welcome. Anyway, do you have any plans after your private time with Mr. Stone? First of all, it's not private time. And no, I don't have any plans after this. I need to get food for tomorrow, though. Great, let's go together then. I have some business there, and not to mention it's always nice to have company. Have a company. Form a company then. Get an LLC and... for fuck's sake. Sure, if you're not pranking me. I'm not. Now go have your fun with your Mr. Parker. Meanwhile, I'll be here with Avi. Oh, sub-character added. Who the fuck is Avi? Aside from Danny Sexbang's father. Characters. Sub. Avi. Mark's friend. He's one of the students in Highwell. He sits next to Mark. Usually composed and a little bit quiet. Nobody really knows what's in his mind except Mark. They say that his name is not only Avi, but he prefers to be called Avi and refuses to respond when someone calls him by something other than Avi. Okay. Thank God I know that. Good luck, Arthur. Thanks, Avi. He stood nervously in front of Mr. Parker's office door. I'm gonna be in big trouble now. The door was closed, so you knocked on it. Please come in. Ah, here you are. Please have a seat. Alright. He walked towards his desk and sat down on a nearby chair. Is there anything you need to tell me, Mr. Parker? I don't know. You tell me. I'm dead. It's only a joke, Arthur. You weren't paying any attention. You weren't paying attention to the lecture earlier. Was Mark bothering you? Was he being mean to you? Do you need me to move his seat away from you? Huh? No, he was just borrowing a pen. I kind of forgot the class was in session. That's why I talked loudly. He didn't threaten you or something, did you? Did you? Did you? What? No, Mr. Parker. Why would you say that? He averted his gaze when your eyes met his. Don't worry. It shouldn't be anything you need to worry about. Well, now I'm worried. But, okay. And Mr. Parker, there's nothing like that, I swear. I see. Well, that's good, then. And please don't do that next time, okay? You can take it easy, but make sure you listen to the lecture and don't bother other students. I don't want my student to be uncomfortable, after all. Okay. Well, that's not the reason I called you here. Huh? I'm thinking of going to the cafeteria. Would you like to go with me? Oh. I'm sorry, Mr. Parker. I already have plans with Mark. I see. You can see Mr. Parker's expression changed somewhat. With Mark, huh? But nothing. Off you go, then. Okay, I'll get going now. I promise I'll make it up to you next time, Mr. Parker. Thanks. After saying goodbye, you proceeded to open the door to get out of the room. What? The fucking Adult Swim shit. After saying goodbye, you proceeded to open the door to get out of his room. Be careful around him, okay? I've heard some stuff about him. Huh? Uh-oh, we've got warned about Marky Mark. As you walked out of the room, you could see Mark was waiting in front of Mr. Parker's office, leaning on the wall while playing on his phone. He noticed you and put his phone back into his pocket. Huh, that was fast. Yeah, that was nothing. Did something happen inside? You look a bit troubled. Don't tell me. He rejected you. I was joking. You didn't reply. Hey, this was really a joke. What Mr. Parker said bothered you for a bit. You stared at Mark with that on your mind. What is it? What did Mr. Parker mean? I should be careful around him. Staring at Mark, you noticed that he looked sincerely worried and a little bit guilty. You told yourself there was no way he was a dangerous person. You smiled and patted him on his shoulder. It's nothing. You said we should go to the grocery together. To the grocery! What are we waiting for? Waiting for you to start walking instead of being a weirdo here. Ouch. Well, that's the Mark I know. Ugh. Anyway, let's get going. It looked like it'd rain soon when I walked here. Okay. Mark headed to the entrance. You followed him until you noticed Avi wasn't around. Eh, where's Avi? He went home with Clay. Clay? Why Clay? Does he do pottery? Ha ha ha! Not a lump of clay, but Clay. Are you serious? He's the one who sits behind you. Oh, that blue-haired husky. Pfft, I'm gonna tell him you called him the blue-haired husky. But don't! I won't. Whew. I'll tell him if you don't start walking. Chop, chop. Coming. Oh, it's raining. At Publix. Which is, I guess, an off-brand of Publix. Of course it has to rain before we get here. Yeah. Good thing we're not that wet. Well, now we're here, so let's go inside. We'll be dry before we know it. Okay. Ooh, look at this swanky store. Both of you walked into the grocery. Why is it called the grocery? I'm so fucking confused. Both of you walked into the... Oh, I just realized. I should fucking... So you can fucking see all of the words. Yes, the game footage is more appropriate, and more important than the face cam. Both of you walked into the grocery store with damp clothes. You realized it wasn't a good idea as soon as you entered. Oh God, it's really cold in here. I forgot they have air conditioning. Everyone in the modern age has fucking air conditioning. Fuck. Fuck. Let's just get what we want and get out of here. Alright. You said you needed to get food for tomorrow. Let's head to the food aisle. Yeah, nothing fancy though, just bread. Bread? Okay, sure, bread aisle it is. Look at all that bread. Look at all that fucking bread! Oh, thank you. Yeah, we're at 6,264. Bread aisle. You and Mark walked to the bread aisle to get the bread for your breakfast. There was a lot of bread, but you planned to get what you usually get. Oh, yeah, frosted talons. You sure you only need bread? Yep, I don't really eat that much for breakfast anyway. Still though, eating only bread is kinda boring. I have peanut butter too. Ugh, I'm not a fan of peanut butter. Me neither. I dislike it, but I still eat it, haha. Fuck both of you. You probably don't like peanut butter because you're using it wrong. Peanut butter's amazing. Don't even try to feed me peanut butter. I won't. Good. Weird thing to say. You looked around for the bread you were looking for while Mark played on his phone. Alright. Can you say you have something to do here? Yeah, I do, but I'm gonna wait until you're finished looking for your bread. Huh? Okay, give me a minute. Take your time. Alright, I'm done here. You plan to get only the usual kind, but your shopping cart said otherwise. There were several types of bread in your cart. My God, he's gone crazy. He got multiple things of bread. Who gets multiple things of bread? Holy God, what is this thing? What are you thinking? Bread roll, bread stick, white bread. You sure like your bread. The bread roll and breadstick aren't for breakfast. I plan to eat them later. I'm just hungry. Why didn't you say so? Didn't get a chance to say it. Well, put these breads away and just grab the white bread. Huh? Why? We're gonna get some food. It's fine, I'm not that hungry. Your stomach growled after you said that. Well, shit, but I insist. Come on, or I'll be mad. You put the bread roll and the breadstick back on the bread shelf, and Mark dragged you and your bread to the food court. There's a food court in a fucking grocery store? I guess there's like the food area. Some of them have like a you can get, like in Walmart, they have their cooked food section. Wouldn't really call that the food court. Like, there isn't chairs to sit on and shit, but alright. I said it's fine, though. Tell that to your stomach! And that's the reason I came here anyway. Holy shit! This isn't a goddamn grocery store. This is a mall. Second floor of the grocery. No grocery store has a second floor unless it's one of those stacked grocery stores that are, because most grocery stores go out wide, some of them go out tall. They have those weird escalators that are big enough for a grocery cart. Huh, I thought we were gonna eat outside. It's raining outside, Arthur. Not that, I'm just surprised this grocery store has a food court. Me fucking too! Well, this is the only grocery in Highwell. It's unusual, sure, but convenient. Thanks to this, we don't have to go outside to get some food. Huh, I guess that's true. This place must be bigger than I thought. Yep, this place is big. I heard the food here uses fresh produce from this grocery. Well, that's nice. So order a nasi uduk from the Indonesian food corner over there, and I'll find a place for us to sit. Nasi uduk? What is that? It's steamed rice cooked in a steamed rice. So one fucking bead of rice, one tiny thing, cooked in coconut milk dish, originally from Jakarta. It literally means mixed rice in Betawi dialect. I see. I'm surprised you knew something like that. Wikipedia. Here's the money. Get something for yourself too. My treat. He handed you the money and then walked into the crowd without saying anything. But what about the drink? I guess I'll just order whatever's available. He headed to the Indonesian food corner. An attendant greeted you with a smile using Indonesian language. How can I help you? The sentences were too foreign for you. You didn't know how to respond to it. This is your first time buying food here, isn't it? Yes, and I don't know the appropriate response. It's the same like any other restaurant. Say hi and say your order. Hey, what does that mean? The sentence you said earlier, I mean. It's basically welcome to Pondoc, Asia. Nothing too complicated. Okay, I feel dumb. Don't be. Well, what's your order? You looked at the menu, and everything was too foreign for you. At least they had English next to the Indonesian names. Can I have two, nasi uduk, please? Hey, not too bad for the first time. Are you sure this is your first time ordering here? Yes, I heard my friend pronounce it earlier, that's all. Well, two nasi uduk. Anything else? God, my fucking glasses keep popping out. Give me a moment, I'm looking at the drinks. Take your time. Oh God, everything is so foreign. Where's Mark when I need him? The attendant noticed that you were having a hard time deciding what to drink. Since you're new here, may I suggest something? If you're eating nasi uduk, you might not want to drink something with a lot of coconut milk, like mung bean drink, for example. Why is that? Nasi uduk contains a lot of coconut milk. So does mung bean drink. It's not good for your bowels. I see. He did mention about coconut milk. Since I can't eat much of coconut milk, I shouldn't order the mung bean drink. Not to mention the price. I should order the cheapest drink since he's treating me food. I'll have one iced tea and one iced lemon tea. Two nasi uduk, one iced tea, and one iced lemon tea. There's a receipt you can pay near the cashier over there. Alright. Terima kasih. Please come again. Thank you. You're welcome. He smiled and went back to the door, which looked like it led to the kitchen. With a receipt in your hand, you walked to the cashier and paid for the food you bought at Pondoc, Asia. He gave you another receipt with the change and a wooden plate with the number 16 carved on it. It's kind of different from back home. What was I supposed to do with this? Saw Mark sitting at a table near the wall. He saw you and gave you a gesture to go over there. There you are. Here you are. They gave me another receipt and a wooden plate with the number 16 on it. And what's next? You grab the receipt and the wooden plate. You just put the wooden plate on the table. The waiter will come out with your food. Interesting. So, you're new to Highwell, aren't you? Yeah. How's it compared to your old town? Different. It's not bad here. The weather is nice and it's not that crowded in town and everyone is friendly at school. I bet that's because of your cute face. What? That's not true. Admit it, you have a cute face, you know? Look at you getting flustered over a compliment. It just caught me by surprise, that's all. The way you say it, it's just too sudden. Speaking of Highwell, are you from here? I was born here, then I moved briefly to another city for 5 years with my grandma. Everything was going well until... He paused for a bit. I came back to this town because my dad asked me to come back. I was 6 back then. Anyway, that's not important. You can say that I'm very familiar with this town. Alright. Well, how old are you? I'm 20. Oh, you're younger than me. I'm surprised you didn't know. Hey, we just met for a day, okay? You don't look any younger than me. That's just rude. I'm joking. What did you get for the food? Never mind that. I could just look at the receipt. Same, huh? Yeah, I didn't know anything about Indonesian food, so I just ordered the same thing. Well, you won't be disappointed. How can you be so sure? 'Cause I said so. Okay. Why is it taking so long? Come on, Mark, it's only been 5 minutes. There's no way they can make it that fast. I suppose that's true. Mark grabbed his phone and started playing with it. He looks happier than the first time I met him. I mean, I've only known him for a day, but it's noticeable. Hey, look at this. They posted a new trailer. He got up and moved to an empty seat next to you. You weren't sitting next to each other? What the fuck? He showed you his phone. There was a game trailer playing, and he looked very excited about it. The trailer itself was new to you, but for some reason the characters weren't. Show interest or keep watching. I mean, that's kind of the same fucking thing, so I guess we'll show interest. Looks interesting. What is this game? Oh my god. This one is called Queendom Hearts 3. It's from the Queendom Hearts series. Are you fucking kidding me? Queendom Hearts? Wow. Wow. Queendom Hearts. Sounds familiar. What is it about? It's about a 14-year-old boy named Sky. So in the first game, he's separated from his friends, and when their world, Fate Islands, fuck you, is invaded by creatures known as the No Heart. Come on. During the invasion, he obtains a weapon called the Key Edge that allows him to fight the No Heart. After obtaining the Key Edge, he is teleported to another world, Transit Town, where he meets these two guys over here. Explains the game with gusto. Oh my god. Continuing from the latest game, Sky and his two friends attempt to search for the 7 Guardians of Sky and something called the Key to Free Hearts. Well, King Mike! God, it's so bad. It's not even like charming bad, it's just terrible. And land. Search for the previous Key Edge wielders. Previous Key Edge wielders? This is so fucked up. Those 3 I explained earlier. Water, wind, and earth. Ah! Okay, because I'm aware of Kingdom Hearts and the timeline and all this other shit, it hurts. It hurts me. It hurts me. This is hurting me. I feel physically ill. Okay. So by the start... Why is this still going? So by the start of the 3rd main game, you can see that Sky has completed his mastery mark, which he was attempting to do at the end of the game. This one in the trailer will be the final chapter of the Dark Vinder Zay Heart saga. God. I think it's all about this game. Oh, you know a lot about this game. Fuck. God damn it. I'm a big fan. I see. It's good to know. So, what's your opinion about this game series? Interested or what just happened? Oh my god. Oh my god. It's so bad. I mean, clearly, at least the writer knows about Kingdom Hearts enough to say all of that shit. But just like, good god. That's so... Hell, I mean, even this song is somewhat reminiscent of the Destiny Islands theme at certain parts. It's funny. We'll go ahead and say interested. I think it's awesome. I don't see a lot of commercially successful crossover games, right? I'm glad they decided to make this game. Yeah, I love how they connect the storyline. He clearly explained it in a way that gives Kingdom Hearts storylines very fucking confusing. Mambo number 1.3. Oh, no, that's a face. Okay. It sounds complicated, but the way you explained it makes it easier to understand. Really? I'm glad then. I can show you the game if you want. You have the game? Yeah, all of the main games and spin-offs. Oh, then I can play it too? Yeah, sure, if you want to. Yes, please, that'd be great. Yeah, we'll see you in 5 years when you're done with all that. Great, I'll let you know when I'm free. About time they gave us our food. Mark moved his seat when he noticed the attendant was walking towards you. The attendant from earlier came with your order.
Hey there, sorry for the wait. We had a bit of trouble in the kitchen.
It's okay.
Well, man, too nice of you. Don't get my steer. I lemon tea. I enjoy your meal.
Thank you. He put all of your order on the table. The food looked delicious and smelled good, too. Now that the food is here, let's dig in. Yeah, don't mind if I do. You took a bite of rice. Ooh, the rice itself tastes good. Yeah, they cooked it in coconut milk, which is why it tastes great. You should try the chicken, it's even better. You listened to Mark's advice and took a small bite of the chicken. Oh, wow. It's great, right? It's not like any other chicken I've tasted before. That's Indonesian food for you. I think Indonesian food is my new favorite food. That's great. It's my favorite food, too. You and Mark finished the food. Ah, I'm stuffed. Thanks for the food. Itadakimasu. It was good. Yeah, it really was. It's actually very late now. Wanna go home? Yeah, your bread might expire. Yeah, let's go home. I think the rain has stopped. You left the food court. You walked towards the entrance with Mark and you noticed someone familiar. Oh, hey, Anders, isn't it?
Yeah.
Huh, I didn't know you work here.
I just started today.
No wonder I've never seen you until today.
Yeah.
Well, we should head now. Bye, Anders. He says nothing and nods instead. Oh, quiet as always. Yeah, it stopped raining. Ah, we can go home now, finally. I have not beaten Kingdom Hearts 3 myself, but my brother has, and we will eventually continue streaming it on here at some point. Probably. Bunch of other fucking noise happening around here and I don't like it. Oh, holy shit, it's Paul. It's Paul. Hey, Paul. Have you been here for a while? Holy shit. Yeah, Paul is here. What the fuck is this? There's people outside my fucking apartment making a bunch of noise. I want to go out there and fucking yell at them, but then I'm like, then they'll know where I live. Hey, Paul. It's nice to see you, Paul. Yep. Well, I'm going now. Thank you for coming with me, Mark. No problem. Thanks for hanging out with me. It was fun. Dinah's always with me, too. Oh, that's lovely. Hello to you as well, Dine, if you could hear me. It is nice to hear you again. It's nice to be around me. I like you. I like what you gotta do. It's cool you guys are watching stuff that isn't your own games. Like, every time a dev shows up, it's only for, like, their own game. But you're the first ones to show up on something that isn't your shit. I also feel bad because I'm like really tired and had this like wave of nausea just hit me in the middle of that past scene. So like I feel like I'm not giving a good impression of this game. But oh well. Cool. Hi. Hello. It was fun. Anytime. Don't forget to put your bread inside the fridge. Why the fuck would you put the bread inside the fridge? Almost threw up. He puts the peanut butter in the fridge. He puts the bread in the fridge. Are you fucking kidding me? Shit. He waved his hand and started walking to the other side of the road while playing his phone like an accordion. Okay, apparently I don't have that update, but you know what I mean. Without Mark around, you decided to go home. It's kinda cold. The rain just stopped and the air's still really cold. You folded your arms to keep the warmth in and kept walking until you reach your home. You put bread in the fridge too? Are you serious? Also, I have played Five Nights at Freddy's, but I will never play Five Nights at Freddy's on YouTube. I cannot. And will not. It's bad. It does bad things to me. Call Wolf started to do with your neighbors. Oh boy. Now I just need to unlock this door. Uh-oh. Oh, after unlocking the door with the key inside your pocket, you entered your home. Why would you call attention to that? Every time you call attention to something, it should be for a reason. Finally home. You remembered what Mark said to you earlier. Don't forget, like in a flashback, don't forget to put your bread in the fridge. Like a fucking flashback. Right. I need to put it inside the fridge. Then I'll go to shower and sleep. I might as well do the laundry and maybe unpack my stuff. Or not. Sigh. What a long day. Front of grocery. Still day 2. Mark was still standing near the grocery with your pencil case in his hand. He said we just met for a day. He put your pencil case into his bag, then walked to the alley. It's fine, I guess. Time to go back to that hell house. What the fuck does that mean? What are you talking about? Are you kidding me? What was the point of all of that? I don't know. Well, we did day 2. We do these shits one day at a time, which, you know, originated because of extracurricular activities when the days were like 30 minutes long and then they became like hour and a half long each. So, yeah, shit. I don't know what I'm going to do when I can't stream for the few months that I won't be able to stream. But anyway, so that was it for day 2 of After Class. We chose our path. We made a decision. And Mark kept our phone case. I don't know why we didn't get that shit back. Oh, that's a good theory from Brett R in the chat. Oh snap! Is Mark his old friend from childhood? That's interesting. I wonder what the fuck is that. When am I doing the Herald route for ECA? When it's publicly available. Everyone keeps telling me, well, is it publicly available? Let me check, because I've gotten a lot of people asking me about when I'm going to do the Herald update for extracurricular activities, and I thought it just wasn't publicly available. Alright, so we're at 1.73. I think that's the version I have, isn't it? Let me check. 1.73. Yeah, it's the version I have. 9 days ago. Yeah. So I'll play whatever is publicly available as per the wishes of Dying Wolf, as corroborated also by Shirokoi. I both asked them very early on if they would want me to stick to the publicly available builds, and they both said yes. So we'll be sticking to the publicly available stuff. I have now had 2 people warn me about the Herald update. 2 people were so concerned about my emotional state when I play that update that they have warned me in advance to prep myself mentally for that update. So, what the fuck happened in this update is really bugging me, because people are freaking me the fuck out about it. But anyway, thank you all very much for being here for day 2 of After Class. I'm sorry it took so long to get back to. I wonder what the... Yeah, Dilly was one of them. But I wonder what the fuck is going on in this game. So we know that Mark has a bad home life, it seems. Some sort of remark about only knowing him for a day. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I look forward to finding out more, because, you know, we're in that pre anything interesting actually happening state where we haven't quite connected to anything. Dine wants to watch me play that route. Well, make sure his schedule is available when that update goes public. Hit him with a message when you stream it. Okay, so usually I tag him in the tweet, but I guess I'll additionally also message him when that happens. Oh god. This might be the most anticipated fucking update ever now, because 2 people have warned me about it. The dev wants to watch me play it specifically. I'm fucking scared now. It's one of Dine's great work. I am really fucking nervous now. You guys are psyching me up, and I don't appreciate it. Anyway, we'll see what happens more with this, with After Class, because that is the game we're playing right now. We'll see more for After Class on the next episode. But until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I have been the trained and professional. Are there any ladies here, actually? I feel like I say ladies and gentlemen, but I've looked at my analytics, and it's like 70 to 80% fucking men, and I'm like, I gotta maybe it's like men and maybe a lady every once in a while. So thank you all very much for watching this episode of After Class. On the next one, we'll continue with this game and with the Mark route and see what happens in day 3. But until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I have been the trained and professional, as you all have noticed, with my hair down for a change. This is what it looks like when my hair is down, naturally. If I tie it back, it doesn't look like this, but today I wore it down, and this is what fucking happens. So until next time, blah, 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 fare thee well. Bye, everyone. Yeah, the stream's done. See what?